2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Oh, well done. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's in a share of 5th position. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 5th place.
Wow, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. 11 feet to the cup. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And now to the standings. They sit in 2nd place, behind Ricky Fowler.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 3rd hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Good looking shot this. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This one heading towards the green.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the 3rd. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Yep, tracking nicely.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Ricky Fowler is currently on top of the leaderboard here.
The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. This shot from 120 yards.
And only one off the pace here.
Opting for the 9-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Magical shot.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. The putt drops and we're moving on.
And with that, he'll move to 3 under par.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is what they have left for par here.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 6-iron here. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Or a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Like the look of this one. It was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par.
And now we have this player currently tied for first with Ricky Fowler.
The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
You know, that's why they're on the tour. That's what they do.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades. And I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Come on, you're better than that. Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Not bad. This putt is from 14 feet.
This for a birdie run. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh! Yeah, golf clap. Really good. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. They get a little ground draw here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away.
you've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That's disappointing. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will move him to 6 under par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event. That dog will hunt.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Get excited. This could go in. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Go on, get in the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Currently in first position. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tits, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, just missed.
Putting for a par now.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now 5 shots up after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. That was wonderfully done. Already with a couple of wins under their belt.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Choosing the 9-iron here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This is... Oh, yeah.
That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Putt is underway.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, and there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Great drive. Let's hope that makes it all the way to the surface. Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
This is buckets. Okay, steady now.
And they'll tap this in for birdie.
And down it goes. Now an impressive 9 under par as we head to the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
That's tiny. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
Going with the 5-wood. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Nice recovery there.
Great touch.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Playing their 5th shot.
Oh, that's a bonus.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. That's inside the range.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par.
Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament.
Left yourself an opportunity. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.